what if your attitude is the barrier, the blockage keeping you from where you have planned out to be? Now, if you think about it, your attitude largely dictates how you feel about life, and the way you feel about life determines how well things go out for you. You might have big dreams and massive plans, but if you don't have the proper attitude to every of these things, it's pointless to even bother planning towards them. Obviously, there are two types of attitudes that you know, the good attitude and the bad attitude. While you were growing up, you definitely spent your growing years being one of the bad attitude. Your parents must have told you time and again you should not have a bad attitude towards things. You should embrace the positive era, the positive aura towards things, the positive mindset towards things. Your parents must have told you to embrace good attitudes, and society always favors those who behave well. Basically, a bad attitude is a blocker. Now, the thing with a bad attitude is that it's not so glaring. It doesn't shout, it's not noisy. It comes in subtle ways, it comes in whispers, and sometimes in heavy moments of unbelief or depression caused by fear of the unknown. When you move around with heaviness because you don't know how things will turn out, when you try to be neutral about your plans because you feel like if you get so excited, things might not turn out well for you like you planned them to, when you let heaviness reign because you don't think you deserve happiness, why on earth would you even think you do not deserve happiness? Now, on the flip side is the good attitude. The good attitude is when you have this brazen belief and confidence that regardless of how things are going to be, everything is going to work out for your good. You have the belief that things will always turn out fine for you, and that thing that you are planning towards, you are going to achieve it. A good attitude is you giving yourself pep talks after you've already made plans. Whereas in the bad attitude, you've made a whole plan. Let's say you made a 3 month plan or a 1 month plan. Then after you close your book, you start thinking,
What if things don't turn out right? What if it all flops? What if it all comes tumbling down in my face? And what if people laugh at me?
that's the bad attitude manifesting itself. But with the good attitude, you know that oh, everything is going to turn out fine, everything is going to go out well, everything I'm planning towards will definitely come to me, and I'm going to meet the person that I want to be. I'm going to catch up to my dream self, to my future self. A good attitude is you believing and having confidence that even in the unknown, especially in the unknown, everything will turn out fine for you. Like you already know by now, a good attitude is what you should be embracing. With a good attitude to everything, you have a positive energy, and a positive energy is very, very magnetic, meaning that everything that you're planning towards, you're going to get it, and you're going to attract the goodness of life, the blessings of life. You're going to attract the opportunities that would help you become the better person that you're figuring out how to become. The opportunities that will help you become the better person that you envision yourself to be. In the end, with a good attitude towards things, you're going to get everything that you want out of life, all the goodness that you want out of life. Now, just as with everything in life, attitude you have, the attitude you carry about is largely dependent on you. It is largely determined by you, and this might be a shocker to you, but the attitude you have is a choice. With everything in life, you have to make a choice. Same thing with your attitude. So, do you want to have a good attitude or do you want to have a bad attitude? Whatever you choose to do, it has to be something that you consciously decide on, something that you're going to run with, and something that you're going to bear the consequences, however it turns out. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a plan, and so for some reason you decide to embrace a bad attitude. What do? You start thinking of every worst possible case scenario. You start thinking of every reason this thing is going to flop, and you start doing things that are contrary to how the plan is supposed to turn out fine. If you know that this person that you're trying to become would not compromise on their values, because you have a bad attitude towards things, you will start making compromises. You start making adjustments, tweaks, accepting little changes just because you don't know how it's going to turn out in the end, but you might as well just try other things. That's what the bad attitude is going to do. And in the end, the consequences of the bad attitude that you're bearing is that you're not going to achieve the person that you decided to be. You're not going to be that person. There is no two way about it. You'll be the complete opposite, or you won't even be someone that is close to the person you dream to be. Now, with a good attitude, right? The good attitude is you make a plan and you know that okay, these are a step by step process that I'm going to take to achieve this plan or to become that person. What do? You envision that person, you bear the aura, you bear the responsibility, you think like that person, you act like that person, you make your decisions like that person, like you're already that person. And that is you've already decided on what you want to do. Yeah, running with it. And in the end, what are going to be the consequences? You become that person. In the end, when you look at the journey 1 year down, 2 years down the line, you realize that oh, the little things that I did made me become who I am today. And the attitude I used, the attitude that I carried all through this journey also helped me become the person that I am today. You are bearing the consequences. Consequences don't always have to be bad. Consequences can be good as well as bad. But now, again, like with everything in life, the decision is yours, the choice is yours. But the question I want to leave you with is what attitude are you carrying to the world today? And what attitude are you going to be carrying for the rest of your life?